Hey guys, what's going on? Just emptying this last thing of balls right here. Oh, I gotta go ahead and get this up and running. Let's do it. Let's get started. Alright, so here we go. Put in, not sure why they make me do this, but they do. Alright guys, let me just get my stream up and running and we will get going here. We're playing a really cool golf course today in Michigan. Have never played it before on the sim. I'm excited to give it a try. Should be fun. I know nothing about this golf course, so I don't want to pretend that I do. There we go. Alright guys, so I got this up and running. If anyone wants to say hi, as always. See, hello, hello. Let's do this. Hey, what's up, VWG? Alright. We're going to hit some wedge shots. I just realized I do like practicing on the other golf course, but I went into the virtual. I guess it's an old habit, so we're practicing here today. Let's go over here. I like this shot right here. This is kind of what I was doing at the end. I might switch it up. I've already kind of done my stretches. Very, very exciting news here in my room, especially, for me, this is giant. I got new golf balls, so I'm hitting with some brand new golf balls. So I won't be able to bitch, whine, and complain about speed being off because of the golf balls being worn out. Here we go. There we go. Not so bad. Hey, what's up, Bill? How are you, man? All right. Well, this should be a fun day. I've never golfed in Michigan. I heard the golf courses are just gorgeous out there. But the only thing is that it stays cold there for a while, right? So, I mean, there's not like a lot of time. I bet the season's quite short. Alright, here we go, guys. And we're off. Probably wanting to carry this right around that 50 number. Let me see. Alright, what did Google have to say? Anything special about this one? I read it. It's a Donald Ross, right? Which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's what I heard. Donald Ross. Other than that, I think it's just one of the better golf courses. Get in. Get in. It's just one of the better golf courses in Michigan, I think. I don't know much else about it. So, like, I could be dealing... I know it's par 71. But other than that, who knows, man? So, hitting these right on target. Oh, it's the new golf balls. They're just so pretty. They're just so pretty. So yeah, I got a dozen new ones. The reason I went with a dozen was because instead of just putting out 3, I feel like I'll wear it out fast. But now that I put out a dozen, these will be good, for at least a couple weeks, I think. So I'm feeling pretty good about this distance. Okay, sorry. BWG. Let me see what you said. So you went, hey, Bill. And then let me see here. What'd you ask? I just see you say, BWG, you just said, Bill, you were taking so much that he missed my question. But I'm going back. Where was your question other than good afternoon? Was that the question? Good afternoon to you. Or did I miss something else? Scroll up. All right, sorry about that. Let me see. So the first one I see is good. What the hell? I got this annoying. So the first thing I can see is good afternoon. I know I posted something like early saying I'd be on time. So I don't know what's going on. Top chat. There it is. Oh, there we go. Sorry, BJ. I know you've talked about your big miss being eliminated since single plane. Your flights are extremely straight now without much curvature. Always like that? There's absolutely not always like that. No, not at all. I'm so sorry it took me so long to find that. Not always like that at all. It's completely a single plane thing. If you see Chandler hit balls, if you see Todd hit balls, I mean, you've seen me hit a lot of balls now, and you'll see generally pretty straight. On occasion, you'll see the ball go offline because of a miss hit usually. It's usually because of a miss hit. Like I saw Chandler hit like a really bad 7-iron once, and he just healed the shit out of it. And but it's not, because the plane is so consistent, and if your grip is right, the club face is so square, the only way it goes really off target is if it's a serious miss hit, which it's a pretty stable swing, so there aren't a lot of serious miss hits. But just so you know, no, it's I had a lot of curvature on my ball, and when I would miss it, it would be big misses, like all the other guys I play with on the mini tours. It's this kind of like not big miss, kind of straighter shots I've only ever seen from single plane guys. I haven't really even seen it from regular people. I freaking can't wait for this whole thing. I can't wait for this whole thing to be done, because I'm going to invite Chandler out here, who's such a nice guy. He works for Todd's company. By the way, did I miss anything else? Designed by Donna Ross. Oh, very nice. Hey, what's up, Jeff? How are you, man? But yeah, and I can't wait. I'm going to try to drag him out here and have a couple matches with him. He is a good player. In college, I believe he won his Division I conference championship. Like, you know, you guys have seen me play. You guys know that I'm a confident, good player. And I've only played 9 holes with him, and I shot 2 under, and he beat me. He shot 4 under. He made 2 eagles in 9 holes. You know, it's a course I never played before. He had played the course, so I'm not like, you know, I'm just saying that, you know, I'm going to drag him out here, and maybe for 2 or 3 days, our live streams will be some like head-to-head matches, and I think it'll be some good golf. I have some confidence. I don't know how much he's playing right now. He just got engaged, but I so badly want to do that, and I can't wait for it. Hey Jeff, you said that you've done a couple of the schools. Have you ever met Chandler? Sit. Fuck, man, come on. Me or Chandler? I think me right now. I think me. I have some good speed. That doesn't mean Chandler's bigger than I am. Chandler's bigger than me. But, just based on me seeing him hit balls and me hitting balls, when I played with him, I was still kind of in my swing change, and we were about the same length. We were hitting it about the same length, but I'm about 15 yards longer than I was then, and so I would imagine I'm also training every day. It's unfair. Like, if he was training every day, I have no idea who'd be longer, but I think me. I don't think he has 116, 117 like I do. I think he's like a 112, 113 guy. I'm sure he could, but okay, cool. Yeah, no, Chandler's a super cool guy, and the reason I always bring him up is just because he's a really good player, and he's also like a diehard. Like, even at Todd's schools, like they're all very good at teaching single plane, but not everyone kind of walks the walk where they like decide, you know what, I'm going to spend 2 years and change my swing. And Chandler is probably the best player that they've ever had as a teacher at that school. Maybe under Todd and his brother. And he did it. He fully is a single plane guy. He swings single plane. It's not a show for him. He really believes in it, and he's a good player. So I think I would have so much fun having some sort of like epic match week where we go play like Muirfield in Ohio, then we go play the old course at St. Andrews the next day, then we go ahead and play, I don't know, Port Rush or something, and then maybe we go play, I don't know, some other fun golf course and just kind of have an epic 4-day match. Or maybe we only play 3 days and it's kind of like best out of 3. Either way, fun guy. I got to get Todd out here. Yeah, I think we're all just looking forward to this whole thing being done. This whole quarantine. I know we all want to be safe. We don't want, but I bet we're all just looking forward to life kind of going back to some realm of normalcy, Sorry, Jeff. I saw your last thing. I saw that your son went down to Orlando, and he's still. Yeah, it's just. I bet he's looking forward to kind of the airlines returning to normal. All right, guys. I wanted to hold it out. I tried to hold it out, but let's move on. Yeah, Bill. I actually played Port Rush with my buddy Luke on Facebook Live, and I grinded. It was like a tough day. I shot 1 over. I'm gonna take it on my channel here pretty soon. But it was just, I hadn't seen the golf course. I hit it in like so many bunkers, and it was just a grind. There's no other way to say it. All right, guys. So I'm going to go with a 52 here. We're going to just do a 52, 8 o'clock. Should carry it right around 80 yards or so. Should have a nice release on it. Wow, that stopped. Yeah, I'll probably play Port Rush next week. I guess, wow, it's really biting. All right. I was expecting more of a release. So what was that? 75-yard carry, so we're going more for, let's go more for like 82. There. Touch left. Get in the hole. Kind of faded back. Ah, it's short. I have actually, quite a few buddies that were on mini tours and things like that, and so I think I'm gonna have fun. And Todd's brother Tim is really good single planer also. Won several over. Yeah, no, that's what I've heard. To be honest, I actually don't even know Tim that well, but I heard that he's a very good player. Yeah, it's funny. He actually plays a lot more than Todd does. Todd doesn't play nearly as much as Tim does. He works on the range probably a little bit more. Yeah, I heard he's a good grinder. That's what I've heard. So that's my phone going off. Don't worry, this is my practice time. My wife knows if she needs me, she can catch me on the stream. See, did I miss anything? If you have Scottish courses like Troon, Turnberry, I'd also like to watch you play those. I know we have Portrush. We do have some stuff. We have some good stuff. In fact, Bill, if you want, go ahead and go to Google and type in Trackman courses, and then on the Trackman website, if you scroll down like their like simulator website, you'll see the list of all the courses, and I have all of those courses. So if there is one that you particularly want me to play, let me know, and I'll throw it on. I'll throw it on for next week. Yeah, so if anybody wants to look up those Trackman courses and wants me to play one of these golf courses, please let me know. Honestly, half of them I haven't heard of, and so I'm just going through them, And then on occasion I'll throw up, if I know there's a famous one, I'll throw up one of those each week. But other than that, I'm just kind of getting through them, and it's a lot of fun, kind of, learning about these different courses and playing different places. But if there's ones that you guys want to see, let me know, and I'll throw it on next week. Get in. All right. Last one, guys. They might have Troon. I'm not sure. Oh yeah. Get in the hole. All right, guys. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Let's pull it back. All right, we got 99 yards here. We got 99 yards. Let me see. Honestly, it's just BWG. Honestly, it's just practice. It's just you kind of keep it down. I don't know how to say it other than that. You just say my 2 feet are going to stay planted, and that's what I'm focusing on. They stay planted, and then at first it's really awkward, and then 5,000 swings later it's not awkward at all. It's the way you swing. I actually heard from a physical therapist. Okay, so I'm going to try to only do one massively famous course from one country. So I'll play Troon next week. I'll play Troon next week, and then I'll play Port Rush the week after. If there's a cool American course on there you want me to try, let me know. I'll play Troon, and then I'll play that other golf course too. It's just my own personal, I like the idea of playing courses all over the country, so I don't want to just play 5 really cool Scottish courses, maybe later on, but right now I'm trying to kind of get through it, and I'm trying to get through it in a diverse way. I'm trying to be we're playing in Michigan today, yesterday was Missouri, then I think I'm playing one in Massachusetts. Cool, man, maybe next week I'll play, what about Royal Troon and Glen Abbey? If Glen Abbey's in Canada, I'll do that. That sounds fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, BWG. So the physical therapist, I was working with a physical therapist, and he said if someone gets into a car accident and they lose mobility in a certain area, so let's say it's their ankle, they get in a really, and they have to have a cast for 6 months, and so they learn to walk like this, right? And that's not the correct way to walk, right? But they got used to having a cast, and they would walk like this, not using their joint. A lot of the times they would have walking issues once the joint was off. They wouldn't go back to having a really efficient stride right away. And sometimes they would have lasting issues where they wouldn't walk right with their right foot because it was ingrained in their muscle memory. And so they did some studies on it, and apparently it takes 6,000 correct reps before it truly becomes muscle memory. So 6,000 correct reps. So, and if you do it incorrect if you do 1,000 good ones and then you do 300 bad ones, you've now counteracted the 6,000. So if you're trying to learn how to do a good stride, where an efficient stride that won't put damage on your joints, he said, apparently some study, it was 6,000 is the number. So when I think about that with golf and I make a change, and I'm like, come on, I've been working on this for 2 weeks. And then I count up the number of balls. Oh, I've been hitting 200 balls a day for 2 weeks. Okay, even if you do 7 days a week, that's 1,400 golf balls. 200 balls a day, 14 straight days. That's, 1,400, 200 balls a day. So that'd be 2,800 golf balls. Sorry, 2,800 golf balls. Well, you're only halfway there. So you would have to hit 200 golf balls a day for an entire month without taking a day off to start to feel like you have done the amount to actually create a muscle memory that will be lasting. So, as far as the foot down, it's a great thing, but don't hit balls for one day and then be like, oh, it doesn't work for me. Because that's not the way that muscle memory works. That's not the way, it takes your nervous system, your muscular system time to adjust to these things. So, that's kind of a good rule of thumb for me. If I know something's right, it's going to take you 6,000 reps. And it doesn't necessarily have to be 6,000 of hitting golf balls, but probably about 6,000 golf balls is how long it takes to truly ingrain a new muscle memory. So, that's what I would say. I'd say, hey, set up, especially if you're thinking, okay, I'm going to keep my trail foot down, right? So set up correctly, with that lead hand, make sure that you have your tilt, then just swing, keep that right foot down, brace in the left knee, do it 6,000 times, and I bet you'll be better. Go. Go. Yeah, no worries. Unfortunately, it's just there's rarely shortcuts. You might be able to do it the right way, and the right way might be better and faster than the bad way. So, like I do believe there are correct ways to practice, but even that is not going to be some sort of shortcut. You have to do the reps, and you have to do the reps properly. Spin. Spin, 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 spin. All right, guys, one more and I'm pushing it back. Pushing it back. Oh, God, the two that I would love, so yeah, if Trackman's listening, please, TPC, Sawgrass, and Bethpage would be awesome. Those two would make me very happy. Obviously, Augusta would be sick. Cypress. If they could find a way to get Cypress, that would be awesome. I hope my buddy Luke comes on today. So I'm playing on Facebook Live tomorrow with him. And we're going to kind of do like a Whiskey Wednesday thing. Sit. That was a shitty golf shot. It's because I'm not focused. We're going to do like a Whiskey Wednesday thing on golf.com's Facebook page. And if he comes on, we could kind of like plan out whatever golf course we're going to play. So I haven't played Bay Hill. I have played Pebble in real life. They don't have Pebble on the sim, but I've gotten a chance to play it in real life, and it's a gorgeous golf course. I got really lucky, and I got to play Cypress. And like, of course, I loved Pebble Beach, but Cypress was awesome. Cypress Point. There might be some other golf course called Cypress, but. All right, let's do this. Some 9 o'clock pitching wedges. Oh, yeah. Nice. All right, guys, couple more and I'm going to pull it back. Couple more and I'm going to pull it back. Touch left. Not a bad swing, though. Not a bad swing. How far is that going to be? 15 feet? Yeah, not bad at all. All right, guys, I'm pulling it back. All right, I got 128. I'm going to stick with pitching wedge, and then I'm going to go to a 9-iron just to kind of work on my trajectory shots. So, this is going to be about a 10 o'clock pitching wedge for me. See, it goes nice and high, and it's going to be about the right distance. It's a good golf shot. So I'm going to hit a couple of these, and then I'm going to hit a 9 o'clock 9-iron, and you'll just see the trajectory comes down. Ooh, not my best. What the fuck? All right. Now short and right. It's not horrible though. How many feet? Yeah, 16 feet essentially. There it is. There we go. All right, guys, I'm going to hit some 9-irons. I think honestly at this point, I've been practicing it a lot. And so, if I'm stepping up and it's wide open and it's like, 128 like this, I think I'd be more likely to hit this shot. So you can see the trajectory immediately. The trajectory comes down. And so if I was dealing with any sort of crosswind, anything like that, it would do substantially better. So you can see these shots are more penetrating. And the thing that's nice about more penetrating shots is there's just less that can mess with them. So, as long as you're not having to carry it over some bunker and spin it back, these penetrating shots are wonderful. Like, look at that. I love that. All right, guys. I just want to hit a couple to kind of get a feel for it. Let's move it back. All right. It'll be pretty fun. We're going to move it. There we go. We got 143, guys. 143, and this is a good example, So 143, I got my 2 clubs, right? I got my 9-iron, I got my 8-iron. Now, I could hit a pitching wedge here, but I just so rarely hit a pitching wedge here that it's not even worth me practicing it, really. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with the 8-iron. So this is just going to be a 9 o'clock 8-iron. Very, very low trajectory. Was very low. That was actually a miss hit. That was shit. Go. All right. 35 feet. Let's give that another try. Yep. Okay. So as you can see, there's kind of a nice, very moderate trajectory on that. And that's what I'm going for with these shots here. Very moderate. Solid. All right, 2 or 3 more of these. And it's just important for me to practice it every day, honestly, just to make sure that I'm comfortable with these shots. Very nice. So these shots, if there's a little wind into, or if there's a strong cross breeze or anything like that, you just have to have these go-to shots. Oh, good. Go, go, go. Good golf shot. All right, guys. So now, maybe you need a little bit more spin. Maybe you want to make sure that first bounce really, really stops. Hey, Kirk, what's going on, man? Thank you. All right. This is to try something that really will fly by the hole, will stop. So immediately you can see a change in the trajectory. substantially higher, and then you can see how that just stops. Also a shot that's important to have, but it's not something that I actually like. The lower trajectory if it's appropriate. I'm really much more of a believer in full shots. Now, I would hit this shot. If I'm feeling comfortable with it, I would hit this shot. But more often than not, I would hit that 8-iron shot. I'm really a believer that iron shots, you're just honing in on distance. And I really believe that it's the long shots is where you swing full. So drivers, 3-irons, 3-woods, that's where you need to really be comfortable with a good full swipe. The iron shots, it's all about honing in on distance. All right, guys, last one, and I'm going to pull it back. That was shitty. I might have to hit another one. I don't know if I can handle that mentally, leaving on that shot. All right, uno mas, guys. Uno mas. There we go. It's a good golf shot. All right. All right, guys, we're going to pull it back. I don't know if everyone was on the stream when I made this announcement, but it's gigantic, so I really wanted to make it. I have new golf balls now. I have new golf balls. So the other golf balls that I've been using for like 2 months or a month and a half that are really beat up are gone. So the giant new announcement in my life right now, new golf balls. It's big time. Fuck. This is the golf gods that are like, stop fucking around, Reed, focus. Alright, so we got basically a 170 shot with a 6-iron is going to be just a smooth 9 o'clock. And I just love working on it because it's just that trajectory. I mean, that trajectory is not going to get fucked with at all. So if I'm comfortable hitting that shot from a $165, you know, I don't have to worry about downwind as much. I don't have to worry about into the wind as much. I can just kind of hit my stock shot. Like, look at how low that is. I love it. Look at that piercing trajectory. All right, guys, I'm going to try to hit a couple 7-irons. So, you know, if the greens are really firm, that's not the right shot. If the greens are really firm, you got to hit a shot like this. This is going to be a 10 o'clock 7-iron. Not my best, but you get it. Watch, it's gonna stop. So immediately you can see how much higher it's going, and then it's going to land and it's going to be soft. All right, guys, I'm going to pull it back. Feeling good about my distances. Let's pull it back. All right, we got 180 here, guys. All right, so 180, we're in the same exact spot. So I'm going to hit basically a little 9 o'clock 5-iron, and then I could also hit a 10 o'clock 6-iron, right? Neither of them are full. You will so rarely see me hit a full iron shot. So let's go ahead. Let's start with the 5-iron. So this, any into the wind, any hard crosswind, this is the go-to shot, 9 o'clock 5-iron. So look at that trajectory. So granted, I blocked that a little bit. It wasn't my finest shot. But you can see the trajectory on that. It's not going to get messed with by wind. And it's just important to have that shot comfortable. This is why I practice it every day. Solid. A couple more of these guys, and then I'm going to hit some 10 o'clock 6-irons, and you'll see that trajectory jump up. Good golf shot. Last one. So to be honest, that's not my greatest shot. It's just a little bit of a block, probably 35 feet. I'm going to just move on with my 6-iron. It was still a good golf shot in the way that it was hit solidly. Yeah, 35 feet. That's what it was. 34. Somewhere in there. All right, so now we're hitting a 6-iron. It's going to be a 10 o'clock. So immediately you can see the trajectory is a little bit higher. Good golf shot. Both are fine. Both are fine. You know, and I could go ahead and I could rip it a 7-iron and I could get it there. But that's a shot that's really unnecessary. So if I had to get it over a tree, great, I can do that. But these are the shots that you'll see me hit on the golf course a lot more often. A good golf shot. Ooh. All right, a couple more guys, and then I'm going to pull it back. Get in the hole. Oh, it's going to be right. All right, last one, guys. Come on. Touch left. Good golf shot, though. Sit, sit. A little long and left. All right. Here we go, guys. Let's pull it back. All right, we're dealing with 195 now. 195. Same exact practice routine, guys, okay? So this is essentially going to be a 10 o'clock 5-iron, or it's going to be a 9 o'clock 4-iron. So as we've been doing, let's start with the 9 o'clocks. By the way, anyone that's kind of new to this, I pull it back till about here. I might go up to kind of 205, and then we go into speed training. Then we're going to go hit some 3-irons. We're going to hit some 3-woods. We're going to hit some drivers, and I'm basically going to try to get my speed up on the ball speed. And then we move on to the actual golf course and we play 18, so it should be pretty fun. So that was a nice 9 o'clock. Look at how low that trajectory is. I love it. Sit. 205, or from 195, not a bad shot. What's that, 20 feet? Right over the flagstick. So I got a 4-iron here. Come on, be good. Be good. It's a touch right. Good golf shot. All right, couple more. We're going to move on to that 5-iron. Last one. Oh, be perfect. All right, so I love that. It's a good golf shot. I'm comfortable with it. It can go close, but it also is nice when I'm into the wind, crosswind, anything like that. So, same distance. Sorry, what did you say? Thanks, Kirk. Honestly, it's been so much fun just working on it every day. It's just gotten better. I can't wait to go out and play some tournaments. All right, so we got a 10 o'clock 5-iron here. Should carry right around the 190 zone, so I'll try to give it a little extra. So immediately you can see the trajectory is higher. Same distance. A little bit long and left. Perfect. So both of these shots are totally acceptable. It's just very important for me to be comfortable with both of them. Perfect. All right, guys, let's pull it back. I'm gonna pull it back one more time, guys, and then we're gonna move on to some speed training. We got 206 here. 206. So I got my 4-iron, and I suppose to stay with it, I'll go with my 3-iron. Kind of go with practicing both types of shots. Ordinarily, I feel like this would be a pretty standard 10 o'clock 4-iron for me. And now that I'm getting into the longer irons, it would have to be windy for me to hit this shot, but I'm going to go ahead and hit it. This is a 9 o'clock 3-iron. So, obviously a very low trajectory. Kind of is fading out to the right a little bit. Definitely something that won't get messed with on the wind. However, once you start getting into the longer irons, something that probably won't stop very quickly either. Ooh, stay straight. Okay. Sit. Yeah, I could feel that. That was a little bit of a pull. I'm going to hit one more, guys. Uno mas, and then we're going to go to the 4-irons, which is probably the shot I'd be more likely to play. Alright. A little bit right, and actually quite a bit right. It's an important shot to have. It's an important shot to have. 205, 40 feet is not the worst thing in the world. It's starting to get a little low spinny for me, but it's a good thing to practice, so I'm glad I hit a couple. So that's a 10 o'clock. Immediately you can see the trajectory is higher than the 3-iron was. And that one's going to stop a little sooner. All right, let's do this. Oh yeah. All right, it's feeling pretty good, guys. I'm going to move on to my speed. All right, guys. As you know, if you've been watching the stream, I've been getting closer and closer to my goal. Eventually, I am hoping to get my swing speed up around 120. Right now, it's about 116, 117 is kind of on the upper tier of my swing speed. The way I always calculate speed when I'm doing my speed training is by checking the ball speed. The reason I check the ball speed and I don't check the club head speed is because ball speed is a true characterization of how fast and how hard you're hitting it. You see, if you swing really, really fast, but you mishit it, it means nothing. You're not going to hit the ball far. So it's only good if you put extra speed on if you can hit it solid. So I like to focus on the ball speed. Plus, Trackman is super accurate on ball speed. Let's do this. It's a full swing. It's the first full swing of the day. Ooh, shitty one. All right, guys. So PGA Tour average 139. We're going for 147 today. Oh, what a miss hit. All right, guys. I got new golf balls, so I got no excuses on ball speed, but if I miss hit it like that, we're not going to do good. All right, guys, come on. 147. I want to at least hit a good one, get it up into the mid 140s. Little miss hit. Much, much better than the last couple. I bet that one's going to be kind of 139 PGA Tour average. I can get way faster, but just, you know, so that's 140 essentially. But let's get some speed on here. There you go. All right. So now we're going to start seeing the ball creeping up into the 140, 144 would be my guess. So let's get this thing going. 145. Oh yeah. All right, well there's my 147 right there. So I'm definitely getting stronger. This is easier and easier to get. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not 147. But I felt the speed. I think that's going to be 147. 147, exactly. So it's getting easier and easier. Yeah, that wasn't quite enough for me. I'm going to give myself 3 more shots to try to get it to 148. And this is what speed training is all about. You just subtly and slowly push yourself to a slightly higher limit. You make sure your fundamentals stay sound. It's very important. And then you just slowly but surely push yourself up, just kind of like weightlifting. So let's do this, guys. 148 is what I'm going for. Okay. Well, that might be 148. We'll see. Only time will tell. Got 2 more tries if this isn't 148. So that's 147.3 again, which is very fast, but let's give it a try. I got 2 more tries to get to 148. For me, my fundamentals are that I set up properly, I set up, correct grip, correct tilt, and if that right foot stays down and I'm braced, that's the important part. Then I can swing as hard as I want. 146.5. All right, guys, last try. Last try for 148, and then I'm moving to 3-wood. All right, let's put some speed on this, guys. So that's going to be a touch left. So I'm not happy with that shot. Unfortunately, I did hit that good. So while I don't want positive feedback from a shot like that, the speed might be decent. 147.5. So technically, by my rules, which is I'm always able to round up on 0.5 higher, I hit my goal there. It was a shitty golf shot, though, so not that proud. All right, so we're going to go to 3-wood, guys. 157 is the PGA Tour average. 157. That's PGA Tour average. We are going for at least 165. I think yesterday I hit 169.8. Or 0.6 or something. I hit 169. Deep down, I want to at least hit 168 or 169 again, because I should be able to do what I did yesterday. Whew. Let's do this, guys. Blocked it. It's not a horrible block. You have to remember this is kind of a tight fairway. It honestly could be a little easier, my ball speed, because of the new golf balls. All right, let's do this, guys. 168. All right, that was fast. Best guess, 165. Ugh. I'm going with 165 there. Yep, exactly. All right, guys, so 165 is good. That's kind of, I think I'm getting above that now, so let's get to 168 here. I'm going to give myself 5 more shots. Okay, very good 3-wood. That is going a long, long way. I kind of blocked the last couple out a little bit, but this one was really flushed. Got to the shadow, that's always a good sign. This is going to be above 165. 167.6. All right, that's 168. So I'm going to go for 4 more shots to try to get to 169. Let's see what I can do. Oh man, that was crushed. Once again, that's going to be up in the ballpark. 169. Damn! Guys, 169 is good 3-wood ball speed. That's kind of starting to get to where like Rory is. And I'm not where Rory is with my driver. And I don't know why his ball speed is so much higher with his driver than mine is. But I can say that I am very, very pleased. He might, honestly, he might have a shorter 3-wood. I really don't know. But I can tell you that the speed is starting to get legit. We're going to go to driver now, guys. Okay. So the goal is 175. I think I'm going to reach that goal today. 175, it's very doable. If you have a 169 ball speed with a 3-wood, you can get 175 with driver, no problem. Solid. Very happy with it. All right. See, that's going to be definitely in the 320 zone. Fuck, I'm hitting this ball hard. All right, that's 175. That was my first drive of the day. So I'm going to hit at least, I don't know, I'm going to hit at least 10. Yeah, guys, so I'm going to hit at least 10. Wow. What do you guys think is a good goal? Maybe 177 today, guys? 177? All right. I need my goal. 177 it is. Let's fucking do this. 9 shots, 177. It's a touch left. It's not way left. Remember, this is a tight, this is kind of a tight thing. It didn't go up the tree. It just does that. I don't know why. All right, that's the 8th. I got 8 more after this. 174. Goal is 177. Just to be clear, 177 is now starting to get into the realm of very fast. Oh, little miss hit. Little miss hit. Not a bad drive, but that was not hit solid. That went a long way for not being hit solid. So I imagine the ball speed's okay, but yeah, you see, just a bit of a miss hit. All right, 7 more tries, guys. 7 more tries. We're going for 177 ball speed. And then we're going to Michigan. 177. Let's do this. Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe. Probably not 177. It didn't feel like that was like unbelievable speed. It just felt strong. 174. Yeah. 174, guys. All right. I believe I have 6 more. I could lose count. If anyone sees me losing count, please let me know. But I think I got 6 more shots. And let's do this, guys. 6 more shots. 177. Not gonna lie, that felt fast. It felt fast. No, it's not. It's not 177. It's good. It's good. It's not 177. Yeah. Fuck. Come on. All right, 5 more, guys. 5 more. If you guys don't mind, I'm going to just take a little water break. These are really aggressive swings. Five more, right? Let's do this. 177. I can do it. I believe it. I'm going to make no comment. There's no comment from me. $174. All right, so I had a feeling. I got more. I got more in the tank. We got 4 more tries. 4 more tries, guys. I'm just grabbing 4 golf balls. Right here. 177. I have never hit 177 before. All right, I got 3 more. If that's not 177. 175. They're all good speed. You know, like it's nothing to scoff at. 175 is way above PGA Tour average. But it's not my goal. Well, it was my goal in the past, but it's not my goal now. My goal is 177, and I got 3 more shots to do it. All right. It's a little bit of a block. Come on back, come on back, come on back, come on back. I don't think that's going to be, no, it's not even close. All right, guys, 2 more. 174 is nothing to scoff at, but let's see if we can get it up higher. Two more, guys, 2 more. 177 is the goal. I don't know. I'm swinging awfully hard at this ball. I was a little bit of a miss hit, 174. Honestly, if I would have hit that perfect, that might have had it. I'm going to try to give it one more similar swing. My last try, and then we're going to Michigan, guys. I'm going to take a quick sec to have some water. Oh, man. I think I can do this. I really do. I really believe I can get this. I mishit it. Fuck! So we're going to see a very high ball speed for a miss hit right there. Oh man, well that was fun. I can already tell you I mishit that. I put a lot of speed on it, but I mishit it. So that's just the way it is. 174 for a miss hit. So I think maybe tomorrow's the day. I'm going to go play Franklin Hills. So let's do this, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out so far. By the way, if you liked the video so far, please give a thumbs up. I'm supposed to remind that apparently. It says YouTube videos. All right, guys, Franklin Hills, let's do this. Yeah, so this is apparently in Michigan, so that's kind of cool. Let's see. I don't know how long it is. I don't know if it's like a long golf course. There it is, Franklin Hills. Sorry, I missed it. Yeah, so it's 6,700 yards. This is not a long golf course. So even though I've been beating... Oh, no, they have even further. So it gets up to 6,900. If you guys have been watching, you know I've been playing a lot of 7,400 yard rounds, 7,500 yard rounds, but this one will kind of be nice, a little 7,000 yarder. But Donald Ross, man, he can be dastardly. So who knows? Franklin Hills Golf Course is designed in 1927, like Bill said earlier. The architect Donald Ross said it was the few remaining Donald Ross courses. Considered a hidden gem, the course annually receives recognition in many golf publications as one of Ross's best works, not only in Michigan, but in the United States. Very cool. All right, so I bet this is just a really good golf course in Michigan. It doesn't sound like, you know, any U.S. Opens or anything like that, but just a really good quality golf course in Michigan. So I really have no idea what to expect, but it should be fun. Let's see what we got going on. And it's loaded. All right, first hole, guys. No real par 5. I'm going to kind of show you guys what I'm dealing with. This doesn't look like it's super tree lined, but it looks like there's a lot of fescue. And so, really quick, I'm going to turn on, what is it? Green grids, yes. Sorry, I need those green grids. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a flyby so you can kind of see the type of golf course that we're dealing with. So, you know, it doesn't look super challenging. I bet the fescue's no fun. But other than that, pretty open. Let's give this a go, guys. Let's give this a go. All right, driver down the center. Let's do it. I don't even know if I've ever been to Michigan. Have you guys ever been to Michigan? Any of you played this course or a course in Michigan? Oh, it's like my body was so used to swinging hard that when I kind of like didn't swing as hard as I could, it kind of like went out to the right a little bit. All right, not a bad shot, not a good shot. Let's call it a shot. It was a shot. I think I got to keep swinging hard. All right, we got 146, crosswind. There's some decent wind today, left to right. So I'm going to aim it a little bit to the left. We got a little downhill, 145. Ooh, rough is bad. Rough is bad, guys. It's 86, so that means I got to hit it 15 yards. I got to hit it 22 yards further. So that's essentially going to be 167. 167. So 167 is essentially a 10 o'clock 7-iron for me. So that's perfect. I'm going to just hit a 10 o'clock 7-iron. Okay. I thought the wind would take it. The wind didn't really take it. Not a bad shot, right in the middle of the green. Okay, it looks downhill, 22 feet, little right to left. Let's do this. Go, 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 go. Nah, all right. Par on the first hole. Pars rarely hurt you. Not a bad hole. Let's see what we got going on. We got 391. All right, guys. So 391, you got water down the left. I'm going to show it to you guys. I also, a lot of the time, I'll show you guys what I'm dealing with, especially if it's a course I've never played with before. So like this is a really, it's hard to know what to do. I kind of want to hit driver down the left. I have to see how far that water is. That's what I have to do. I have to see how far that water is before I kind of hit my driver. So let me make sure I'm not going to run into that water. So that's 320 of that water. Hey guys, honestly, I want to hit driver, but this is just going to be a 3-wood. This is just a 3-wood hole. You run out of room as you get further with your driver. So I'm just going to hit a 3-wood down the fairway. Good driver. It's just about 245 to carry that bunker, so I should be able to carry this 260, 270. And look at that, just down this hill. Very solid, no problem. All right, we got 104, little downhill. I'm sorry, little downwind. 104. Okay. So guys, this is going to be a very smooth 10 o'clock 52. Get right. Not my best shot. Sit. Fuck, man, that was a bad golf shot. Come on, stop. Oh, Donald Ross. That was a bad golf swing, man. Fuck. Okay. Here we go. All right, this is going to roll down to the left, so I'm actually going to aim this a touch left because I can already see the severe slope. So we got 13, 14 yards, so that's 28. 28, that's going to be essentially 42. So let's see what I can do. Break. Oh, that worked out nicely. All right. Let's not hit another wedge shot like that. I practice these wedge shots all the fucking time. Should not be hitting a wedge shot like that. All right, we got 182, slightly into the wind. Okay, 182. So guys, I actually like the shots that I was hitting before. Essentially, the 9 o'clock 5-iron. Little into the wind. I think this is the right shot for me. Sit. Good golf shot. You see that flight? I love that. All right, we got 16.9 feet. All right, pretty straight. Let's see what I can do. Oh. All right. All right, we got 526, guys. 526. Right down the center of the fairway. Not too much trouble going on here. Let's just rip a driver. See if we can get that ball speed into the 174s again, honestly. That was hit very hard. Get over that slope. Get over it. Yeah. All the way down it. All right. I hit that pretty hard, so I should have a decent shot in. Yep. I'm only a $190 out. Okay. So if I'm 190 yards out, once again, I think I'm going to go with that 5-iron. This is essentially a 10 o'clock 5-iron for me. Just nice and smooth. Let's see what we can do. All right, hang on. Yep, let's do this. Bit of a pull. Go, go, go. Fuck, man. That pin was tucked against the left side, and I knew I should have aimed it right. And then, of course, when you don't, then you hit a little pull. Okay. So I just got to flip this up. I think this is a very doable shot. Just literally 11 yards, so it's like a 35-footer. All right, just flip it up. Let's do this. Sit, sit, sit. All right. There we go. Not so bad. Okay, we got 367. I'm going to hit just a driver right down the center. Yep. Nothing too crazy to see here. Alright guys, I actually by accident aimed it a little bit too far to the right. I gotta just want to aim this right down the center. There we go. Let's do this. Very nice. All right. All right, here we go. We got 47 yards. Let's do this right up close. Get that out of my way. Be perfect. All right. Been working on that a little bit. Everyone's kind of gone silent. You guys still there? All of a sudden I just started working on my driver and it just like all went silent. Kirk, the course is in Michigan. This is like a Michigan golf course. It's a Donald Ross design. All right, guys. It's just a driver right down the right center. Hit that awfully hard. All right, we got 100 yards, a little bit downwind. So I really think this is just a perfect 52, 9 o'clock. It's like a 95-yard shot for me. All right, awesome, guys. All right, BWG. I just honestly, I hadn't heard from you guys in a little while. I wasn't sure if everyone was still there. All right, we got 9 o'clock. Let's do this. All right, last time I hit this club, it was a real bad shot. Okay, I made up for it. There we go. No, yeah, I saw there was like 9 people watching, but I just hadn't heard anything from anybody. I was like, oh. All right, we got 422. This is a weird hole. It's very tight, tree line on both sides. Okay, I think I'm going to have to essentially... Yeah, so I'm hitting driver. I'm going to hit a driver right down the pipe. My goal is... Yeah, my goal is to essentially carry this bunker that's on the right. Not go right over it, but just, you know, past it. Nice. All right, guys, just getting a little bit of water. Kind of an undulated golf course. This actually seems like a sweet golf course. I kind of want to play it in real life. All right, we got 118. 118. There's some decent crosswind, so I'm going to aim it just a little bit right. Not way right, but just a touch. And then I am going to hit my 9-iron. So I'm essentially going to hit a 120 shot, which is going to be a lower trajectory shot. So we got 140's 10 o'clock, 130's 9 o'clock. It's just going to be a nice 8 o'clock shot right here. Let's do this. Sit. Too much. Damn it, Reed. I got fancy. I probably should have been hitting my pitching wedge. Trying to get fancy. Alright, definitely left to right. 30 feet, downhill. We got 20, so this is going to play like a 19-footer. Come on, keep going, keep going. All right, nice and conservative. The new balls are helping. I know it, man. Honestly, like if you guys saw how bad the other balls were, you know, they're quite beat up. You know, one ball broke. Like there was a cut in the ball, like or like a crack in the ball. Which, while for my ego is wonderful, it's not good for ball speed. So yeah, it's very possible that, you know, once you hit as many drives as I have with these golf balls, you know, it starts losing a little bit of pop. I'm going to try to change them out, like get it like a new dozen every single month at least. All right, right down the pipe. All right, I really wanted to put like driving range level speed on that one. So we'll see. It's kind of an open par 5. It's into the wind, and I wanted to have a good shot in. So let's see. I'm actually curious to see whatever swing speed that was. Yeah, it's 116. Okay. Well, it's pretty good. 116 is good. All right, so we got 210 into the wind. So this is a good example, guys. It's into the wind. So this is going to be a 9 o'clock 3-iron. You know, the front is wide open. There's nothing, I don't have to carry anything. So if this was over water, I probably wouldn't hit this shot, but it's not. So this is just a smooth 9 o'clock 3-iron. Sit. Come on, stop, ball. What the hell did that hit? That must have hit some sort of like slope or something. Because like, you know, I thought from 210, 215, it wasn't that bad of a shot. All right, look at that. Look what I'm dealing with. All right, guys. From the looks of it, there's some serious slope here. So I'm gonna actually kind of flip this up It's only 39 feet, and just try to get to stop. Sit. I'm actually glad that didn't catch. I have no idea why that didn't catch, but I'm actually glad that didn't catch because I think I hit that just a touch too hard. So I'm going to try to hit that again, but just try to hit it a little softer. Oh, maybe the first one was better. Fuck. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I hope I don't want to put a hole in it, but I like having the speed. All right, here we go. Down 12. This has got to be soft. I got to hit this really soft. Oh, that's a bummer. I definitely would have liked to. Go ahead and make a birdie there, but oh well. All right, we got 168. So 168. I'm going to stick with what I've been doing. You know, I'm going to keep working on these knockdown shots. So instead of hitting a 7-iron, I'm going to hit a 9 o'clock 6. That's the wind. That was a good golf shot. Just the wind pushed it out to the right. It's only 2 or 3 miles per hour, but it's just subtle enough in a straight cross. All right, we got a heavy right to left here, way downhill. Okay, so we're dealing with essentially 17 feet here. Okay. I don't know, I'm very happy I just rolled that up close. All right, we got 446. 446 straight away, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Driver right down the center. Let's see if we can get a nice 116 or 175 ball speed on this. Hit it very good. I have no idea how. My target's at 336, and it's just getting to the target. So that's a pretty solid drive. Let's see what kind of speed it was. Yeah, 115. So, you know, it's not like unbelievable speed, but all right, we got 120, guys, downwind. This is perfect. This is perfect for me. So we're going to hit a 9 o'clock pitching wedge here, which should be just about right. Let's do this. Try to get this tight. Go, go. Now sit, sit. All right, here we go. right, guys. Whoa. All right. They're calling this a par 5. This is 472. Par 5. Very tight. And we're just trying to hit a drive down essentially the center. Nothing too crazy. Let's do this. Right down the pipe. I blocked that. Shit, and the wind's pushing that way. Stop. Stop. Oh my god, that was pretty lucky. That was pretty lucky. I got some bad kicks where it was kicking into the trees and going out to the right, so I'm pretty happy with that one right there. Alright, here we go. We got 185 crosswind, 93 power. So I got to hit this about okay. This is going to be like a full 10 o'clock 5 iron. Because I got to hit it a little harder than this because it's not heavier. It's not heavy rough, but it is rough. All right, 10 o'clock. Felt good. Oh, there's a lot of wind pushing it. Bite! Oh man, this is supposed to be... I would have liked that. It felt good. It's just a wind. There's some serious wind. Yeah, I know. This is actually kind of a really nice change of pace because, God, what I played last week, I played Quail Hollow. That was 7,600 yards. Muirfield was 7,400 yards. Even the old course is 7,350 or something like that. So this is nice, 6,900 yards. You know, it's kind of a nice change for me. All right, we got down 21 feet. This is essentially a 21-footer, a little right to left. Let's do this. Break. Sit. Sit. All right. There we go. There we go. All right, we got 415. Pretty straight away. I gotta move it. Let's do this, guys. I blocked it a touch. Stay left of the trees. Stay left of the trees. Okay. Yeah, not a bad drive. Just I could feel that it was just a tiny, tiny block. All right, here we go. We got 115 from the fairway. Let's do this. This is my wheelhouse. I practice this shot almost every single day. 9 o'clock pitching wedge. Stop. Very nice. All right. All right, here we go, guys. Where did that other... There it is. 319. All right. Oh, guys, I'm going to show you what I'm looking at here so you guys can see. But This is not, like, as far as I can see from back there, there's not a lot of stuff up there, so I think I can be nice and aggressive and just try to knock it on. 319 to a tiny little green. All right, well, yeah, I mean, it's a tight green, but, you know, this is like a brutally hard par 3, basically. All right. To be honest, I'm not sure if I can get there. You know, 319 uphill is, we'll see. I'm going to try. Just a touch left. Like I said, not bad. Totally, wow, I'm glad I'm not hitting that ball in real life. Because that would be a real side hill lie. I'd much prefer this being the bunker. Okay, so here we go, guys. We got 16 yards, that's 32, 48, almost 50 feet. I got to flip this up. All right, come on, 50 feet. What is 50 feet? All right. All right. Those usually come out either really perfect or I tend to hit it short, but I'm trying to get the distance right. Sometimes. All right, 210. Wow, tough hole. You got the pin is up against the left. Up against the left, so I gotta make sure to aim this just a touch right. I'm essentially gonna hit this in the center of the green. All right, so we got 210. So I'm gonna just hit my 10 o'clock forehand. This is very standard. Very, very standard. I would love it if I could get it in tight, but anything on the green, I'd be happy. It's a tight hole. That's not a bad miss, though. Wow. It didn't look like it was a bad miss, but now it's not looking so good. All right, I got to aim this out to the right because it's definitely going to roll back. All right. There we go. We got almost 60 feet. Let's see if I can just kind of punch this up and get it close. Sit. Dear God, sit. No. I think that's going to be outside it. I think I'm putting. 10 feet? I think that backstop like saved me. I thought that was going to be like 14 feet, honestly. All right, we got 420. We got 420. Let me see what I can do. 280. So it's 280 to this bunker. I got no choice. I got to hit a 3-wood. All right, let's do this. Sit. So that's the bunker. That's like 295 to carry. And so it's just too much. Stop, ball. God. All right, we got 146. So I'm going to hit, how bad's the rough? 90. So that's 14. That's essentially a 160 shot. 160, little bit uphill, 163. So we're going to go with the 10 o'clock 7-iron here. Oh, that's out to the right. Stop. Okay. All right, I should be able to 2-putt from there. Hey, what's going on, ASDF? No, I really need to, but I have not. All right, way out to the right. Let's see, 18 feet. Let's do this. Get in! Oh, it went in! All right. Well, shit. Whoa, 235, par 3, into the wind. Fuck, man, this is a long hole. All right, guys, there's nothing in front, so I'm going to hit a 3-iron. If there were something in front, I would be hitting... I don't think I can even get my 3-iron there, honestly. 236 into the wind. This is playing 240. I'm going to hit a 3-iron and just try to get it up on the front. Hitting a knockdown 3-wood will just be really tricky for me. Thinned it a bit. Go. Shit. Yeah. It's just, once you get a little bit of fade on that ball, and then it's into the wind, it just exaggerates like that. Okay, here we go. So you got 30 yards. This is essentially going to be 90 feet. Okay. Damn it. All right. All right, we got right to left and then pretty straight. Uphill. All right, so 27 feet. Fucking, it just glitched. Are you kidding me right now? Why does this happen? Don't you dare glitch again. Turning the lights off. Alright, so it glitched, which is frustrating. Alright. Let's do this real quick. Alright guys, so that's going to be a double bogey with a glitch. I had the lights on, and I guess maybe my shadow going on it. Like I said, the Trackman's very sensitive on putting, and so the glitches have frustrated me. I've gotten rid of a lot of them with my... I got rid of a lot of them with my blackout shades, but that's the first time it's glitched since the blackout shades. So it's really annoying. Okay. So I'm just absolutely going to go at the green, mostly because it just glitched and that pissed me off. So I don't know if this is necessarily a strategically good play, but I think it's acceptable. I'm going to go under this tree right at the green. Carry it all. Carry it all. Uh-oh. All right, so hopefully it's not too bad in there. This is my first time being in there. And honestly, guys, that's why I keep the putting at 12. Not really because it helps me, and it probably helps me like a shot around, but it makes it so that I'm not grinding over these 8-footers when it's so sensitive that the light can throw it off, you know? Like, the putting is pretty good, but I think that they're going to improve it because most of the time it comes off the way it's supposed to and it goes to a foot, but on occasion it'll come off a little firmer, and then, you know, you'll have a 10-footer that will go 11 feet by, and, you know, I don't want to be having random glitchy 4-putts. So this is why I leave it at 12 feet. And so I think that they're going to improve it, and then I'll be able to scale it back to 8 feet. But until then, you know, it probably just helps me about a shot around. Like I said, I played the 8-footer on Japan one time, shot 67 on the stream, so it's not too big of a deal. Let's see how bad the rough is. 89 power. Okay, so it's essentially a 55-yard shot. All right, let's do this. 8 o'clock. Sit. Damn it. Ah, frustrating. I thought it would come out a little softer. Let's see what I'm on. I'm in the rough, so I got to hit this chip. So you got 12 yards. That's like 36. Let's do this. Sit. All right, good. All right, we made our par. Yeah, I think that's right, Kirk. If I had to guess, you know, if I had to blame anyone, you obviously don't blame the Trackman system for the glitch. I think Luke Curdneen is a good guy to blame. I would go after LKD. Luke Curdneen seems like it's his fault. I'm going to go with that. I'm good with that. I don't know though. We're doing it. I'm playing tomorrow on Facebook Live, and so I'll have to tell him that it glitched once. He might just turn the putting off when I play with him in Facebook Live. He might turn the putting off. We might do auto 2-putts. To me, the putting is pretty consistent. Oh no, the ball striking is so consistent on this system. Get away from there. The ball striking is incredibly consistent, and and the putting, it's just a little quirky, you know. All right. So we got this. Here we go. We got 119 out of rough, 94. So it's playing about 125. So I'm going to hit an 8-iron, guys, and the reason I'm hitting an 8-iron is I really got to keep it under. So this is essentially going to be an 8 o'clock 8-iron. So full is 160, 10 o'clock is 150, 9 o'clock is 140, 8 o'clock is 130. So I'm going to hit just a nice, smooth, soft 8 o'clock. It should be, hopefully, the goal is that this stays under. Right on. All right, honestly, I just had to keep it under that tree. The most important part was just to keep it under the tree and get the ball going in the right direction. All right, guys, here we go. All right, uphill. This is 36 feet, so it's going to be like a 46-footer. I'm going to switch to putting. Right to left. Let's do this. What? 36, 46. I thought that was not too firm. Oh, geez. Let's do this. All right, I don't know what I did there, but apparently I hit that way too hard. I must have. So here we go. You got 11 feet. All right, guys, that was kind of a grind. I gave some putts away. One was a glitch, one was a bad putt. The distance thing on this, but the ball striking practice on this system is just second to none. So I have so much fun. What a good round there till right at the end. There's that double bogey with the glitch and then the bogey on the last hole. But all in all, fun golf course, beautiful Donald Ross course. That's just the type of golf course that you could just play every single day, you know. Anyways, guys, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm going to be on golf.com Facebook Live tomorrow at 12. So if you guys are subscribed to it, come and hang out. But other than that, guys, thank you so much. What was it? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Bill. All right, guys. If not, I'll see you guys back on this channel. It'll be Thursday at 12 o'clock. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.